LadyCIMONNE. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Paris and I make videos all about candle making and the starting and managing of my small candle business, LadyCIMONNE Candle Co. I know many of you are gearing up to launch your small candle businesses this year. I am so excited for you and can't wait to follow your journey. But I know many of you have expressed the pressure that you feel with launching by a certain date and making sure you get everything done by a certain time, and how overwhelming it can feel to start a small candle business. And so do what I did. Have a pre-sale. I already have a video here on my channel about how to successfully have a pre-sale and how beneficial it was for my business, because I launched when COVID really took its peak. And having a pre-sale helped me have another avenue to begin to build my brand, reach out to my audience. And then also I was able to gain so much valuable feedback about my website and my order process, and, you know, just about my branding in general and how user-friendly things were. It's a great way to gauge interest in your scents and your product offering and things like that. So having a pre-sale really helps not only take the pressure off from fully launching your candle business, but it gives you the opportunity to still work out those kinks in the back end of your store with a pre-sale. And so today, for those who plan to use Shopify or who is using Shopify for their business, I am here to show you how you can use Shopify and set up a pre-sale in the back end of your store so that you can properly track your orders and get things going for the launch of your candle business. So a few things first before we move forward. Some big advantages about pre-sale. This is a vital time when launching your business. As a business owner, sometimes you really just don't know what to expect and what's going to happen, right? I just went for it. And sometimes you almost have to just kind of go for it and just kind of see what happens, because you can't really gauge what's going to happen when it comes to launching a candle business or a business in general. So I feel like going the pre-sale route is a great option, even if you want to launch new products down the pipe, right? And you already have your business and you want to release a new scent every quarter or around the holidays and things like that. You can have a pre-sale for anything. It gives you the finances to purchase things. It gets customers excited. It gives your loyal customers a chance to bite at what's new and what you're offering. So pre-sales are a way to go. And so I am going to walk through how to get that set up in the back end of your Shopify store. So what you want to do is, if you're familiar with Shopify, again, I have a how to set up your Shopify store for free video. I have a pre-sale video. So go and check those videos out so you can become familiar with what this back end looks like. But what you want to do is go to your products. And I am just going to choose one of my candles here. I'm just going to choose my beautiful scent here. And so when you are entering products into the back end of your store, as you prepare for your pre-sale, you're going to fill this product page out. This is what customers are going to see when they click on that particular scent. It's going to take them to this product page. And so, of course, you want to enter the title of your scent or your candle. Feel free to add a few images here. Again, this is what the customer will see. This is pretty much just setting up what your product page will look like. And so what you want to do, what I advise is, when you're doing a pre-sale, is to absolutely make sure pre-order or pre-sale is as visible as possible so that nobody is confused, right? And so what I recommend is definitely putting pre-order in the title. And make sure it's absolutely noticeable. You don't want to give customers any excuse to wonder where their order is. I also recommend, one thing that I did was, when I was filling out my description page, I also did it here. And then below that, I listed out or explained the terms. So pre-sale is, we can just make up some stuff. Through, let's say, 4/16, orders will begin to ship out on, let's say, 4/28. And so that way you can bold it, you could do whatever makes it something that customers, it will stick out to customers. And so this is what I did. I gave them the time frame so that way they know exactly when the pre-sale ends and when they can begin to expect their orders to ship out, to begin shipping out. So on April 28th, for example, that is when I will be headed to the post office, right? And from then the post office it will be based on the tracking from there. And so when it comes to doing a pre-sale, you definitely want to make sure you lay out the terms, and so that number one, customers are fully aware on when it's going to happen, when it ends, when they can expect their order, but also make sure you are doing your best to estimate timing, right? So if you know your pre-sale is over on 4/16, 4/17, you should be placing your order, right? 4/17, you should be spending that day determining and guesstimating, okay, so I need to buy at least 60 pounds of wax. I need 96 jars, 96 lids. I need to order 100 pack of wicks. I need, things like that. I need to make sure I have several bottles of each scent and maybe 8 ounces or what have you. So that way you can make sure you're ordering everything you need, but you're also giving the suppliers time to ship it to you. And then you also still have to make them, and they need time to cure before you go shipping everything out. So make sure you give a good window. And when it comes to pre-orders and pre-sales, that's pretty common and popular in the retail world. So customers are not oblivious as to how long things will take to come to them. It's a pre-sale. It's your new business. So they're expecting to wait and take some time. So make sure you also throw some incentives in there. I know for me, I threw samples of other scents in there. I also threw a discount card in there, so that way they can come back and have 10% off their next order. I gave them some extra goodies so that way, it was worth the wait pretty much. And so when it comes to setting up your pre-sale, what you want to do is go ahead and set your price. And so I sell my candles for $15. Cost per item, it's not required to enter here, but I like to enter it because it just kind of gives me an idea on what my margin is and how much I'm profiting off of each candle, this, that, and the third. Again, check out my Shopify video on how to set all that up. You want to make sure you're charging tax and you're collecting your sales taxes, in your state. That is important. And then here, this is where the pre-sale glory happens, right? And so not only do you want to have track quantity, right? You want to be able to track how many of this particular scent you're getting. So that way you know how many of that scent you need to make. But you also want to turn this little baby on. Continue selling when out of stock. And so what that is basically telling Shopify to do is, although you don't have any inventory, because that's what a pre-sale is, right? You're getting people to buy into you. You're getting people to buy into your product before you've even made it. And so you don't have any inventory. You are technically not in stock of anything. So you're telling Shopify, don't worry about that. Keep selling. And so what's going to happen is when you begin to make sales, which I can't really show you because I have inventory set up, but when somebody goes to buy this particular scent, you're going to see negative numbers. So let's say during your pre-sale time, let's say 20 people purchased this beautiful scent of mine. And so it will actually say -20, right? It will say -20 because I don't have anything in stock. So Shopify is looking at that as a negative number because I chose to tell it to continue to sell, although I don't have any in stock. So -20, when you go to now see what you need to do and how many you need to buy, you know that 20 people purchase at least there are 20 beautiful scents that need to be made at least. That's how many customers, but here or there that have purchased the beautiful scent. And so that is how you tell Shopify to do that. And then you finish on setting up the rest of everything else. This is a physical product. You put in the weight and you set up the country and all of that jazz. And so that is probably one of the easiest ways to do it. And then once you're pre-sale in, I'm very old school. What I did is I just went into my product page and, you go see how many orders you have and you begin to track. Like, okay, I have 20 beautiful candles to make. I have 20 of this scent to make. I have 35 of this scent to make. And I just made an Excel sheet and had all of my scents laid out in each column and how many I needed to make of each. And then I took some good old fashioned pen and paper and I wrote out all the supplies I needed. Okay, I'm gonna order 60 pounds of wax. I need at least 96 jars, 96 lids. I need at least 100 pack of wicks. And then I need 8-ounce bottles of all of my fragrances or what have you. And so that way you can go ahead and literally go ahead and place your order because you have all the money. Everybody purchased through your Shopify store. You told Shopify to continue selling although you were out of stock. So Shopify allowed people to be able to make purchases. And so all of that money is now in your bank account, your business bank account, wink, wink, if you have one. And so all of that is there. And so basically people trusted you. They bought into you. They bought into your story, and they are now anticipating their arrival of their order. So that is how you set up a pre-sale in the back end of your Shopify store. It's a great way to track. It's also a great way to go ahead and tell Shopify to start tracking your inventory, and a good way to start generating reports and analytics in the back of your store. That way you can export it and see how well you did, and all of that good stuff. Shopify is a great selling platform. I love it. I have no complaints at this point. And so, yes, don't forget that my How to Start a Candle Biz for Beginners course waitlist is available. It is available now, guys. The cart for the waitlist opens next Friday, April 16th, right? I am helping people learn how to start their businesses, right? I am giving them the foundational tools on how to start their business this year. And my students are learning a ton. I have been doing lives, so make sure you stay tuned to anytime I have a live. I will be talking about the course, talking about what's expected and all of that good stuff. And so a pre-sale is a great way to end the course, right? After you get through everything that you learned, a pre-sale is a great way to go out with a bang with this course and launch your candle business. You can absolutely do it. This is the year to do it. So go for it, right? So until next time, thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.